at you raw and unfiltered.
He's not afraid to talk about anything, and I love that.
It's Rickey Smiley Unleashed.
I got something to say.
All righty then. Hey, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, man. Listen, Eva. Hey, I posted something on Instagram, and you made a comment on that. I think Brett, I don't know.
Which one? You was being petty like usual?
Yeah. No, not really petty. I mean, it was a actual point. You ever run into somebody?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Remember I posted this last night on Instagram because I was thinking I had an experience yesterday, like for real. For real, I had a real experience yesterday. You ever run into somebody and you can tell that they don't like you because of what somebody told them. The reason why you know somebody has something because you ain't never met their ass. And they themselves can't remember why they don't like you. And now they confused because you really nice and it's throwing their ass off. And they don't even know how to react to you. You ever get that kind of energy?
1,000%. It actually happened on Housewives.
It's like they don't like you, but they don't know why they don't like you. And your personality ain't what they were taught. And it just kind of threw them off. Like I had a friend, Ray Russell, rest in peace. And I remember I used to hear about Ray Russell, whatever. And this guy right here, we was born 2 or 3 days apart, and man, we became best friends. Like best friend. He died of congestive heart failure. But I remember the first day I met him, and he was so skeptical, and he was confused. He was like, I just don't, like, you ain't what these. And then one day he broke down because, I used to go down to Mobile and spend the night. He would come up to Birmingham. We would do shows. He would stay. He's like, man, he said, at first, man, I was just skeptical because, man, these, couple of people, these comedians had said all this stuff. And he said, man, it just wasn't true. And he said, bro, I apologize. He said, because if I was a little short with you and I was just confused, man, because, they just had it in my head and just pinned me down and just made it seem like you were this evil villain. And here we are, out here doing BET. You done brought me all the way out here to L.A. And, we roommates pretty much and stay at each other's house when we working, and it's just so crazy, evil, because I just want everybody out here that's listening to learn a lesson from that, to judge people from your own experience with them. If somebody warn you and somebody that you're really, really close to and really, really trust give you a warning or whatever, it's okay to have your guard up, but it's not okay to be mean and to mistreat people if they're not mean to you, because sometimes even if your mama don't get along with somebody, your mama and that person just might have bad chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
That don't make them a bad person just because they don't get along with your mama. Your mama could be wrong. Your mama could be here. So I'm just saying, I want everybody to just kind of be open and be mindful how you treat people and don't mistreat people based on, what you heard. Do that make sense?
Absolutely.
Because, the very person that you mistreat might be the one that take your career to the next level or hook you up with somebody that's going to take you to the next level, or might have to hand you a glass of water, or might have to wipe your ass when you can't wipe it yourself.
Right.
Real talk. You know where you've been, but you don't know where you're going, and just always be mindful of how you treat people. I want to make that little point right there or whatever, because when people get to talking about folks and putting them down and saying all of this stuff, and then I want you to take a close look at the person that they're talking about, because 9 times out of 10, they are successful and they are on their way to the next level. You understand? So I want everybody to know, and all the people that's on the opposite end of that receive the mistreatment, hey, man, this is part of the game. Suck it up. Keep moving.
Yep.
You understand? Because all of this stuff is only a test. Yep. Everything that you're going through at your job is only a test. Every customer that cuss you out is only a test. Everybody that in your family that mistreats you and talk about you at the family reunion or family dinner or skeptical and the whispers about you like they whisper about me and my family for sure. It's only a test. And, man, I'm going to tell y'all right now, man, if you don't pass this test right here, you ain't ready for the next level. Brett.
Yes.
If you don't pass this test right here, you ain't ready to go to the next level.
Amen.
So suck all this stuff up, man. Kind of ignore people. But you are a human being, and you going to feel what you feel, and it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt your feelings. But what don't kill you only make you stronger. It's only a test. Put a smile on your face if you on your way to work. Handle your business. Do a good job. Smile at every customer. I don't care if they mean, if they hateful, if they got a bad attitude, and they racist, because what you need to understand, hurt people hurt people. Do that make sense? Hurt people hurt people. Ignore these folks, man, and put a smile on your face, because somebody is always watching you. And then don't pay attention to what other people say about other folks. Judge people according to how they treat you. That is you. That is y'all Rickey Smiley Unleashed.